Hi, everyone, and congratulations. I'm really, really excited about journeying with you over the next 52 days. Thank you for registering for the Renew Challenge. For me, the Renew Challenge really is about becoming your best self. And if you've read my most recent book, The Leading Lady Way, I make a certain assertion that you can't be your best self by yourself. I think we all need help. We need coaches, we need mentors, we need counselors, we need people cheering us on, we need people provoking us, and we need, first and foremost, to decide that change is necessary. You see, that's what happened to me last year. I have spent most of my adult life being overweight. And last year, I started to experience all sorts of lifestyle related disease. I was chronically fatigued. I was experiencing lots of um, eh, difficulty in maintaining proper blood pressure, proper blood sugar, and the right level for my cholesterol. I was becoming very lethargic and slow, and I just really started to feel very disappointed in myself. You see, I don't know about you, if you've ever felt so disappointed in yourself that you start losing some of your confidence. I felt like my confidence started to erode, and I felt like I really needed to do something. I needed help, but I didn't know where to start. So, being a believer, being a Christian, I decided to bring this to God, that Lord, I want to change. I want my life to be better. I want to not be taking these pills because I was put on medication for hypertension, which is high blood pressure, um, metformin for high blood sugar, which is like diabetes medication, and then Lipitor for high cholesterol. So I'm taking these three tablets every day, and each with its own side effects. I felt horrible. I would get these night sweats, wake up sweating around my neck. I'd have these horrible headaches. Sometimes I would also feel so crampy, like cramps in my legs. I would walk up the stairs in my home and be breathless. I would walk for short distances and just not feel like I could keep up with my kids. And I realized because I had done this diagnostic test with this wellness center, and it said my metabolic age was nearly 20 years more than my actual age. See, for those who don't know, I just turned 40 last September, so I'm not terribly old. But according to the test that I did, it said metabolically, I'm nearly 60 years old. So that was a wake up call. And I share this context because I think many of you, in applying to be part of the 52-day Renew Challenge, have said to me that you are also unwell, unfit, and feeling unmotivated. But I know you applied because you know that you have capacity to be better than you are. So, my goal is to walk you through some of my learnings over this past year. I want to show you some of the strategies that I have used to regain my health within 52 days of starting that challenge last year. I was off the medications, which was really my major motivation. And then God began to open me up to new knowledge and new teachers to deepen my relationships, to improve my energy, to better my nutrition, to improve my exercise regimen, and then also to improve how I work and the quality of my work. So that's for me why Renew. Renew is the acronym: R for relationship, E for energy, N for nutrition, E for exercise, and W for work. These are the 5 tenets of the Renew program. And over the next 52 weeks, I'm going to be giving you daily tidbits, daily tasks, and also offering you inspiration along the way. We have so far women who've registered from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Tanzania, and the US. So we've got 4 countries represented so far. And we are starting on Monday, June 10th, which is just next week. I'm recording this on Thursday before the Monday. So we've just got a few more days to go. So I want to ask you to do 3 things. I want one, invite a friend. These challenges are way better when you invite people to join you. One of the things that kept me accountable last year was inviting my sister to join me. I was sharing my meals, sharing my readings, sharing my learnings, sharing, because the more I share, the more I'm solidifying the things that I know. So I want you to think about who in your current network would be great to journey with. I have no doubt that you are going to bond with and meet new people, but I think that there's something about carrying someone along with you, who knows when you are giving BS, who knows how to call you out to keep you accountable. And for me, it's based on this Bible scripture that I really love that says, two are better than one because they get greater reward for their labor. So I want you to think about who in your network you want to invite to join you for the 52-day Renew Challenge. The second task I want to give you is would invite you to consider joining the 52-day challenge in a fasted state. I have really been leaning into the power of fasting over this period of time. In fact, I'm part of a community called the Eden Plan Community, and we're currently in the midst of a 40-day fast, and we're eating nothing but fruits and vegetables. And it's been such a blessing to me. And I think it's been a big part of why I was able to recover so quickly from these chronic illnesses. I am not a medical professional. I am not a nutritionist. So I don't want you to take this guidance without consulting your medical experts. I don't know what your condition is or what your needs are, but I would invite you to consider taking the 52-day challenge in a fasted state, meaning maybe you're doing what I did, which is eat nothing but raw fruits and vegetables. That's what I did last year. And that's what I'm doing right now. So throughout the 52-day challenge, I would be in a fasted state, meaning that I am eating, I'm centering myself spiritually, I'm praying, I'm studying the Bible, I'm praying for you all, praying for myself, praying for other things, but I'm doing this challenge in a fasted state. Why is a fasted state useful? It's useful for a couple of reasons. Number one, I think it sets the tone for discipline. That if you are making a commitment to yourself to fast through this period, it's one marker for you to measure your integrity. For me, this journey has been also about practicing integrity with myself, deepening my self-discipline, and turning down the volume of the world. And I think, when we're filling our bodies with food that is unwholesome and overly processed, it does affect our thinking function, it affects our spiritual sharpness, and it affects our ability to recover quickly. So many of you told me that you want to lose weight, you want to recover from chronic disease, and you want to rebrand yourself. So I really would encourage you, if you are able and if the guidance of your medical professional enables you, please consider taking the 52-day challenge with me in a fasted state. Maybe what you can do is twice a week, maybe do a water fast. Maybe you will do a dry fast for a couple of days a week, or maybe one day a week, whatever you're able to handle. I really think fasting is an important part of what made the difference for me when I started this journey with the Lord. And the third and final thing that I want to invite you to do is join me in incorporating more fresh food and water into your regimen. So water and movement is the last thing I want you to consider. Every day throughout the 52-day challenge, I would love for you to commit to 20 minutes of physical activity. And I want us to use our Facebook and our WhatsApp group to keep ourselves accountable. I want to know what you did. Did you walk? Did you do jumping jacks? Did you skip rope? Did you ride a bike? What did you do? I want all of us to commit to good hydration, which is drinking enough water and having movement. So the medical professionals usually say that we need at least 2 liters of water every day. So I want you to commit to drinking 2 liters of water every day and moving for 20 minutes. All right. So these are the 3 ways that you can prepare. Number one, invite a friend. Think about who in your network that you trust enough that they will help you stay accountable throughout this journey. Invite them to register. We're happy to receive registrations up until, Monday, and we're going to kickstart. And I want you to be in community with someone that you know and trust. So please send them the link, send them the information, and encourage them to register. The second thing I want you to consider is consider taking the 52-day challenge in a fasted state. And fasting for me means something else. For me, I'm doing it in what I call a fully raw diet. So I am praying, I'm reading the Bible, I'm meditating, I'm meeting with other people every day to pray and to commit our way to the Lord and to study the scriptures. And when I do eat, I'm eating only raw foods. So I'm doing no cooked foods. I'm eating no meat and poultry or fish, no dairy, nothing with oil in it. This may be very extreme for you. So I'm inviting you to consider talking to your medical professional or talking to the Lord and seeing whether or not you can do this 52-day journey with us in a fasted state. And lastly, I'm inviting you to commit to 20 minutes daily of exercise and movement and 2 liters of water. Hydration is a big part of my journey. I'm learning that many of the skin problems I was having was just a function of not drinking enough water. Some of the digestive issues that I was facing at times, a function of not drinking enough water. And sometimes hunger and the overeating was a function of not drinking enough water. So hydration is a big piece of what I want us to learn together when we get to the end of our renew process with nutrition. All right. So these are the 3 commitments, 3 ways that you can prepare. I can't wait to welcome you all into the WhatsApp group this weekend and into the Facebook group this weekend. We're going to populate with everyone who's paid, everyone who's registered, everyone who's said that they are ready. But this is just a quick video to tell you how to prepare. I'm going to be sharing an outline for the journey together to give you a taste of what is to come. But I am super excited because for me, this is a journey to greater vitality, greater vigor, and greater vibrancy. And I believe that fundamentally, God is trying to prepare all of us for prominence. I believe that everyone who signed up is a leader. And I know that my mandate in life professionally is to work to strengthen the capacity of women that are called to lead. So I cannot wait to see what God does with you by the end of this 52-day period. And I am so, so thankful that you said yes to this opportunity, because for me, that is an investment in you and a trust in me that I do not take for granted. So can't wait to see you this weekend when I welcome everyone into the WhatsApp and Facebook communities. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to shoot me an email or to find me on WhatsApp. My number is 059-843-2083, and you can email me yawa@hqconsulting.biz. All right. See you soon. Mwah.